also been knocked out entirely. That prompted a partial evacuation today. A local helicopter company spent the day flying about 20 people from the Michipicoten First Nation to Wawa. Back out at the highway, Doug McKenzie says insurance will cover the damaged vehicles at his dealership.
They say this is a 1 in 100 storm, so I don't reckon I'm going to live to see the next one.
Megan Thomas, CBC News, Wawa, Ontario.
Now, the storm that hit Wawa has now stalled over southern Ontario, where flood warnings are being issued. And then on Monday, it's expected to link up with the remnants of Hurricane Sandy. CBC meteorologist Craig Larkins tells us what's in store for the next few days.
Wawa, Ontario was hit with over 130 millimeters of rain Friday into Saturday. That same storm system is now moving through southern Ontario, soaking the southern half of the province, and it does stretch into the southern half of Quebec. Now, that system will actually stall out over the weekend and stay with the province Sunday into Monday. Now, how does this factor into Hurricane Sandy? Well, Hurricane Sandy is currently a Category 1 hurricane with wind speeds around 120 kilometers per hour. As Sandy continues to push further north, she will make that left hook into the east coast, heading right for New York, Delaware, New Jersey. As she continues to make landfall, the existing system in Ontario and Sandy will start to interact and merge, and that's when we're going to notice the extreme rainfall amounts in the southern half of Ontario, Quebec, and as far as the Maritimes, rainfall amounts climbing well above 100 millimeters, possible wind speeds anywhere between 80 to 100 kilometers per hour as the two systems start to merge. So that's to be the case as we hit Monday into Tuesday. Very wet conditions sticking around into Wednesday as well. Again, rainfall amounts surpassing possibly the 100 millimeter mark for southern Ontario, southern Quebec, and the Maritimes, and those wind speeds topping around 100 kilometers per hour as Sandy and those two systems start to interact.
CBC meteorologist Craig Larkins. The family of a grade 6 girl who died when a minivan crashed into her classroom in St. Paul, Alberta, says it is devastated by her death. Megan Wolitsky died in hospital yesterday, the day after the crash, which injured her and 7 classmates. In a statement released today, the family says Megan was a happy girl with a passion for dance, a girl guide who loved her family. The van's driver, 46-year-old Richard Benson, is facing charges including dangerous driving and resisting arrest. Saskatchewan has temporarily shut its public influenza immunization clinic. That's in response to a call by Health Canada to hold off using flu vaccines produced by Novartis. Tiny clumps of virus particles were found in some batches of the company's flu vaccines. Dr. Alison McGeer says clumping is not dangerous in itself, and she says people should still get the flu shot. She's an infectious disease consultant at Toronto's Mount Sinai.